Now, I just went over chapter 4 of the book of Revelations by showing you the face value of it. Now, you may be wondering, what is the deeper meaning of all of that? Well, let me show you. I mentioned that there was a man on the throne when John went through the door to heaven. The man is easily identified as God, plain and simple. Another easy piece of symbolism is the seven lamps. Simply put, the seven lamps of fire represent the seven churches of Christianity at that time, so they represent the entire full and complete Christian community. The Christian community is the one that is focused on, as these are God's people that will go to heaven during the end times. One thing that's not clear-cut is the mention of the four creatures, more specifically called the living creatures. You have to do some digging around, but the four creatures in Revelations chapter 4 are a callback to the four creatures of Daniel chapter 7. The four creatures in Daniel deal with the fall of Babylon. Babylon was where the Jews were during the Babylonian exile. They were enslaved in bondage, just in a miserable state. However, God saves them with the collapse of Babylon, shown or like foretold through the creatures. In chapter 4 of Revelation, the creatures are back. This time, they show the fall of all opposition to God on earth. Now, continuing with this idea, when the elders fall down and worship God, that shows the conversion of all those who have opposed him formerly. The ones that formerly opposed Christianity and God are now converted and are his servants. This is sort of like when Saul stopped his gross persecutions of Christians and converted, becoming Paul. This shows that humanity will go through redemption. This leaves us with feelings of hope for the future, when the kingdom of God will descend upon earth and when all good people go to heaven at the end of time. And now you know. Thank you for listening.